but he sounded genuinely concerned. He told me that things had spiraled out of control with my parents and Sarah. Apparently, Sarah had gotten involved with some shady people and owed them a lot of money. My parents, in their infinite wisdom, had taken out a second mortgage on the house to try to pay off her debts. But it wasn't enough. One night, these people Sarah owed money to showed up at my parents' house. Things got ugly. My uncle didn't have all the details, but he said the police were involved and my dad ended up in the hospital with a broken arm. Here's where it gets really messed up. My parents, despite everything, are still trying to protect Sarah. They told the police it was just a random break-in. But word got out in the family about what really happened. A few days after my uncle's call, I started getting messages from my parents again. I unblocked them as they are still my parents. Big mistake. They were begging me to come home, saying they needed my help. They even tried to guilt me by saying that if I'd just given them the money when they asked, none of this would have happened. Can you believe it? They're still trying to make this my fault somehow. I ignored their messages. I've also managed to save up enough to move out of my friend's house into a better apartment in a more secure building. It's a bit further from campus, but worth it for the peace of mind. But then Sarah showed up at my apartment, ignoring the restraining order. I have no idea how she found out where I live as I had moved there recently. She was a mess, crying, begging for money, saying she was in danger. I told her to leave or I'd call the cops. She screamed that I was killing her and that if anything happened to her, it would be my fault. It was awful. I called my lawyer right after that and we're in the process of extending the restraining